EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go from Lumen Field. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Patrick McMorris in on the stop. Second down and 8.
Hey, here we go, hey. No ball, no ball.
Smith. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long.
Thirteen X.
Working out of the gun, Smith. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in.
All right, fellas, listen up. Hey, get set.
It's a first carry for the veteran Raheem Mostert. He's inside the 30. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Here's 1st and 10.
32 stand.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts.
Ready.
2nd and 11.
Hey, cover one.
A shotgun snap for Tua. He finds the open man, Braxton Berrios. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try to run it here with Mostert. And he's into the end zone. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Dolphins.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the pistol, Smith. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Geno. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
Smith from the gun on 3rd down. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Seattle.
49, flip it off, 49.
From the shotgun, Smith. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game. This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10.
Line.
To throw, it's Smith. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. A shotgun run now with Walker. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They'll motion over Metcalf. Once again, it's Walker. He'll power it. Push the pile forward. It's a gain of 2. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. They have converted twice on third down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Hey, here we go, Sunday.
They'll motion over Metcalf. A hit, and he has lost the football. It's picked up by the Dolphins.
Not consolation, but either way, Mike, that's going to result in a turnover. Going forward on 4th down, he's clearly stopped short of the sticks. In this case, might be trying to make something out of nothing there to keep that play alive, but great job here by the defense coming away with the stop, and now we'll see if the offense can come on the field to take advantage of it.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Mostert to start this drive. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the gun, here's Tua. Find Mostert out of the backfield. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
It's safe. Go ahead. He's right. No.
Mostert. And he'll get to about the 15. That's it. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's going to air this one out. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. He gets that complete to Berrios. And he's taken down up past the 35.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Tagovailoa. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Ready? 20 to end.
That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We're back to Seattle after this. So on fourth down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Back deep is Jalen Darden. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Play action now. It's Gino. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense, and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Just 58.
Throwing on second down, Smith. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. On the return, here's Washington. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field.
Watch it, Austin.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. And this will be incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down. Tua. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
Defensively on third down, Mike, that's the money down. You have to find a way to get off the field. Most offenses are going to be more pass-heavy, looking to throw the ball downfield to convert. How can you dial up the pressure just a little bit, force an errant throw, and in this case, come away forcing the turnover?
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On first and 10, here comes Walker. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Patrick McMorris in on the stop. He'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Right. 53, 53.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Strike.
Gino gonna throw for it. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Now Seattle will use the final timeout, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down.
The job of the offensive lineman is the key piece to a successful screenplay. They have to balance this fine line between stopping the defensive lineman from getting to the quarterback too quick, but also let that defensive lineman think he's got a free rush at the quarterback. That's the balance and the timing that made this play so successful, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
That is hot side of the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. So now this to get him back to even heading into the break. He's got it. And the Seahawks will level things out at 7 apiece. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. So, 1 touchdown apiece for our two teams. 7-7 on the board here at the break. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
Ready. 21G. All right, fellas, listen up. 21G. Out.
Here's Tungo Vailoa. He'll drop this one down to Mostert. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
32 stand.
Tua now on third down. And that is incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They are going for it. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Walker. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Hey, let's go Wednesday, on Wednesday. Slow ball, slow ball. Hey, go flip her up, flip her up. 49, flip her up, 49.
On second down, Smith. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Hey, we're going to slide.
Lockett headed in motion. Now, Gino. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop him. That will be no gain on the screen.
Mike, I can tell you firsthand, when you take the field on your opponent's side of the 50, there's a lot of optimism and hope that this is going to be a touchdown scoring drive. So, nice job here by the defense, holding strong and defending this short field.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Middle, middle. Hold.
They'll go. Smith. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down. On first down, Tagovailoa looking for Berrios downfield. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. A shotgun snap for Tua. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Throwing is Tua. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. On fourth down, Tagovailoa. He's got it at the 7, and he's in. Jonnu Smith. Touchdown, Miami.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, we go.
On first down, here's Geno to throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down.
Tuesday. Ready.
From the gun, it's Geno. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Jack's left. No more.
Working out of the gun, Smith. He'll get this complete to Walker. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is third down.
Here we go. Indy. 13 next. Come on, shot.
From the shotgun, Smith. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And he has missed this one. No good. And the deficit will stay right where it is.
Come on, two. All right, come on. He's right, no.
Here's a handoff to Mostert going left. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Tua. He'll find Mostert out of the backfield. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Dolphins first down.
All right. 21G.
To throw is Tua. Looking for Berrios downfield. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Braxton Berrios. Touchdown, Dolphins. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will take a 21-7 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10.
13 next. Hey, here we go, here we go. Ours. Hey, alert. What's up?
To throw, here's Smith. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Alert. Check 59, Cobra. Hey, we go,
A second down throw for Smith. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he will take this one in. 78 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks draw closer here. It's 21-14. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready, Jack? How about you? How about three?
A run up the middle with Mostert. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Once again, it's Mostert. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Right back to Mostert on first down. Woo. Room to run again. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll run. It's Mostert. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down. On the ground, it's Mostert. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
21G.
They'll drop to throw. And this This is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and, man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Line. Hey, here we go, hey. Check 58. There we go, Simone.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Hey, line. There we go, Simone. 53.
Smith and Jigba has it on that out route. 13 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down. Back is Smith. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Smith. Metcalf with the grab. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Hold.
From the pistol, Smith. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Here's Gino. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
Go ahead. Ready.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds remaining on the clock.
20, TX.
His own end zone, it's Tua. That's caught by Smith on the right side. Big strides. Look at him go. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
This is one of those plays, Mike, where just everything aligns. It's the right play call, the right target, an accurate ball, and then a lot of room to run after the catch. So if they can continue to find these matchups and these holes in the secondary with this quarterback and this playmaker group, man, this is a tough offense to slow down.
Let's go. Hey.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, get set. Step.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. To the air again, Tagovailoa. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play, and in the end, they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone. The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go from South Florida. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. To throw on the first play, it's Smith. Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
This is a defensive coordinator just testing the waters. How is your protection plan? Do you have a plan for any linebacker or second-level pressures? Well, I think we got the answer on this one because they had no answer for it, and you can bet he's going to continue to dial those up.
Lockett headed in motion. On second down, Smith. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. Now, Gino. Looking Smith-Njigba's way again, and again a catch. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
Hey, go flip her up, flip her up. Look. 49, flip her up, 49. Middle.
They'll go. Smith. He gets that to his big target fast. And he's going to have the Seahawks first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba.
It seemed there was a bit of a busted coverage in the secondary, and I think that's what led that receiver to be so wide open. And that's a ball that just needs to be put on him. It doesn't have to be a perfect throw. It doesn't have to be thrown on the money. Just make it catchable and take advantage of that opportunity.
And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. It was Zach Sealer in on the tackle. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Gino. Got it with Smith and Jigba. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. They'll motion over Metcalf. On the ground, it's Walker. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Ready.
Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, 2.
Now run for the first time for the veteran Raheem Mostert. Up the sideline, past the 30. Raheem Mostert. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 88 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Just watch the speed of the pursuit out of this safety on this tackle, Mike. His ability to play from depth and attack the line of scrimmage and meet that ball carrier in the hole and keep him to no gain. You don't see a lot of safeties able to make that tackle in the open field. That's pretty impressive.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Throwing on second down, Smith. Metcalf left side, he's got it. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Seattle.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Taking on defenders, plowing forward. A pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. The tight end Fant in motion. A handoff, running left in his Walker. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
The tight end Fant in motion. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Dolphins with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Throwing is Smith. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
So Myers back out there. Had the field goal a moment ago. Now set to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Tua gives it to Mostert. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Stop is made by Jaron Reed. He'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Reek Woolen brings him down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, here's Tua. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 13 yards on the catch there. 1st down, Miami. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
To the right. Turbo wide. Solo left Zion.
A shotgun snap for Tua. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Good. 21G, 21G. Ready, set.
Third and long. And here's Tua. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, trio left.
Smith to throw on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Hey, Tony. Hey, we go through.
The tight end Fant in motion. Here's a handoff to Walker. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down.
Come on, set.
From the shotgun, Smith. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Hey, Tony. Hey, we go.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. That's Bradley Chubb. They're on the stop. 2nd and 7. Gino to throw. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go.
Lockett headed in motion.
Here we go.
A 2nd down throw for Smith. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. "7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Lockett headed in motion.
No ball, no ball. 13X, 13X. There we go, sir.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Step.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start this drive. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8
Hey,
yards.
come on, 2. Come on, 2. Come on, 2.
Here's Tagovailoa. He'll find Mostert out of the backfield. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
He's right, no. 21G.
They give it to Mostert. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
All right, fellas.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw is Tua. They try to set up the screen to Mostert. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Ready. 32 Stinger. 20 TX. Turbo 2. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Turbo 3. Turbo 3. Tip. Set.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Let's go. Hey, 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 hey.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. It's the quarterback with a sneak. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. So now Mike McDaniel will send out the field goal unit. This one from 52 yards away. Sanders' kick is good. So we hit halftime here in South Florida, and the Dolphins are in the lead. As we send you up to Orlando for a check-in with Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it's all yours. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. On the return, Malik Washington. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Hey, turbo one. Out.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he'll have the Dolphins first down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Now a first down throw for Tua. Looking for Berrios downfield. And he will score. Braxton Berrios. Touchdown Miami. Now Sanders on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Dolphins move out in front by the score of 17-3. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Smith to throw on first down. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Smith to throw. Complete. Metcalf with the grab. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Here's Geno. He'll get this complete to Walker. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. On first down, here's Geno to throw. He's got it to the goal line and in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Seahawks.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Ready. Turbo one high. Out.
They'll run straight ahead with Mostert. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll work now on second and 4.
Ready.
Here's a handoff to Mostert. Up the sideline, past midfield. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Hey. Corner, long.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. No chance at all. He'll go down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Hey, time out two. Time out two. Time out two. Watch it, Oscar.
Now Tua. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
3rd and long.
Hey, 21-10. Go ahead.
Back to throw is Tua. They'll look to set up the screen here. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. On first down is Smith. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. On 2nd down, Smith. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Gino now on 1st and 10. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Check 59, cover. Line.
From the gun, it's Gino. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Hey, here we go, Sunday. Check 58.
A first down throw for Smith. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. We'll try again here, 2nd and 10. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he's going to be taken down. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is 1st down and goal. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And this turns out to be a nice return as he is out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
On first down, Tagovailoa. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
All right, fellas, listen up. Solo left Zion.
Here's Tagovailoa. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think that's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
Here we go, hey.
Play action now. It's Gino. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Lockett headed in motion. On 2nd down, it's Gino. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
32 Stinger. Ready, Jack?
Here's a handoff to Mostert going left. And a nice game, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Turbo 3, kick. Whoa, they're right here. Out.
To throw is Tua. Looking for Berrios downfield. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, Miami. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins move out to a 24-10 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Smith to throw on 1st and 10. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a...
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
As a cornerback, you're only going to get so many of these chances each game to make plays in the backfield. And so far, this guy continues to take advantage of them. That's 2 sacks so far. And with the way this game was going, I wouldn't be surprised to see another.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hey. 20 TX.
On the carry, here's Mostert. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, hey. 20 TX. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Out.
From the gun, here's Tua. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
First and 10.
Here we go, hey.
Off the play fake. Smith. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. Javon Holland. Tight coverage, and he's able to break that one up.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw him on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. From the shotgun, Smith. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Yeah, hit it. Scott. Hey. Ready, Scott?
Tua now on 1st down. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Smith now to throw on 1st down. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
Hey, turbo one. Watch it, Oscar.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. He's going to look deep for Tyreek.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Turbo one. Hey, 21 TX. Turbo one, high.
Here's Tua now on 2nd down. We'll find Mostert out of the backfield. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Here's 3rd and 2.
Get set. Solo left Zion. 21G.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They snap it to Tua. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he will have a Dolphins 1st down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
Ready. 20 TX. Solo left Zion.
Throwing again, it's Tua. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
There we go, throw it.
Working out of the gun, Smith. He'll get this complete to Walker.
Hey, Tony. 13 next, 13 next. Middle.
On 2nd down, Smith. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. It is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Over the middle, Metcalf has it.
Hey, Tony. Cover.
On 1st down, here's Geno to throw. Metcalf makes the grab again. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Tuesday.
From the gun, it's Geno. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. 25 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Seattle.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
The tight end Fant in motion. A 1st down throw for Smith. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the pistol, Smith. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Look, Jack's left.
Here we go. One final play. That is caught. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So, fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida. just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic. We are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go from South Florida. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Here we go, here we go.
On second down, it's Gino. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
On fourth down, here's Smith. Got a man, it's Lockett. And he will have the Seahawks first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. On second down, Walker. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
13 next. Middle.
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. They'll run here with Walker. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Javon Holland up to make the tackle. Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. We'll try and run it with Walker. And he'll have the first down at the 26. So good job on the ground to keep this drive rolling.
No ball, no ball.
Smith now. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down. To throw, it's Smith. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one. The tight end Fant in motion. They'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll motion over Metcalf. They'll run with Walker. And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up 4th and goal. They'll go. Smith. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
Well, clearly this coach wanted to come out aggressive early. They decide not to settle for the field goal by going for it on 4th and goal, and they are turned away. What a great stop early in this game by this defense.
Now run for the first time for the veteran Raheem Mostert. So the two sides going to make that long walk to the other end of the field. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back to South Florida after this. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. A shotgun snap for Tua. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I really like this defensive play call. Knowing the offense is backed up on their own territory, take the fight to them. You know their first order of business is they're just trying to get some breathing room. Don't give it to them. Go attack. It's exactly what they were able to do, and that hit is what ultimately led to that incompletion.
Third down and 9.
Hey. Corner, long.
From the gun, here's Tua. Oh, he tried to get away, but he can't break free, and that is going to be a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Taking on defenders, plowing forward. A pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. They'll motion over Metcalf. Smith to Smith and Jigba. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Lockett headed in motion. Gino now on first and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They run with Walker. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is third and 10. They'll motion over Metcalf. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. They'll come up here, first and 10. Off play action, it's Tua. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. To the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 92 yards. Touchdown, Miami. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will up the lead to 5. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
There we go.
Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts.
Right.
On first down is Smith. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Smith. That is hard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Smith now to throw on first down. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
53.
Smith to throw on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Ready. Step.
Tua Gives it to Mostert. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Miami after this.
Okay. Hey, time out two. Time out two. Time out two. Watson, Oscar. Ready, set?
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. That's caught by Smith on the right side. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Initially, when the quarterback looked his tight end's way, I thought he had a chance for a big pickup. He had nice separation there early. Let's give credit to the defense. They were able to rally quickly to the ball and keep that from being an even bigger game.
Hey, 21 TA.
To throw is Tua. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
They'll try to run it here with Mostert. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2.
Ready. Time out 3, kick. 20 TX.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Will find Mostert out of the backfield.
All right, let's go.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Turbo 1, high. Turbo 1.
Here's Tagovailoa. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Third and a yard.
Ready. Solo left Zion. 21G, 21G. Low. 8.
Now Tua. He gets that to his tight end, Smith. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
So we hit halftime here in South Florida, and the Dolphins are in the lead. As we head north to Orlando, we're going to join the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready. Turbo 1, high. Turbo 1, high.
on the ground. It's Mostert to start this drive. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
Hey, time about two. Time about two. Time about two.
Here's Tua now on second down. They'll try to set up the screen to Mostert. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Go ahead.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay.
All right, come on.
So now, after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9.
20, TX. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. That.
Here's Tua. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Gino. That's dropped off for Walker. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Hey, the clip.
They'll motion over Metcalf.
No ball, no ball.
Working out of the gun, Smith. Got it with Smith in Jigba. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
Hey, go flip her up, flip her up. 49. flip it off, 49.
Smith. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Sending it downfield for Fant. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Here's Geno. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Here's Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again here. Second and 10. Geno to throw. There. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And this is taken in by the defense. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
21G. Ready, set? All right, fellas, listen up. Two Stinger.
Tua out quick. See what Tyreek can do. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Here's Tagovailoa. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down coming up. They give it to Mostert. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, Miami.
Hey, turbo two. East right, no.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. I think somebody moved early up front.
They're right here. 21G. Out.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Rayshawn Jenkins, this time on the stop. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 12.
All right, fellas, listen up. Let's go. Hey.
Tua. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
3rd and long.
32 stinger. Scat.
From the gun, here's Tua. That's taken in by Gtowncapp. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Hey. Turbo 3, kick. 20 TX. Corner, long. Set.
They snap it to Tua. Open man, left side. He's got it. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal.
Watson, Oscar. Hey, 21 TX. Out.
A shotgun snap for Tua. That is caught, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On 1st down is Smith. Into the hands of his tight end, Barner. They face 2nd down and 7. Now, Gino. And that's going to be incomplete. coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Play action now. It's Geno. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22. First and 10.
Tuesday.
From the shotgun, Smith. He's going to look deep here, looking for Lockett. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. To throw, it's Smith. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. We'll find Mostert out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big play to kick off this drive. A pickup of 44 yards.
Solo left Zion. Out.
Now a first down throw for Tua. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10.
There we go.
Smith now. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. From the gun, it's Geno. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Smith to throw on first and 10. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks are able to cut into the deficit. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Turbo wide, high, turbo wide.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to Mostert. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Hey. 20, TX. Ready, set.
On first down, Tagovailoa. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
To throw on second down, it's Tua. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Go ahead. Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. He's in. Gtowncapp Smith. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins are able to extend the lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
On first and 10, here's Smith. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 32 yards.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, it's Smith. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua. That is caught left side by Waddle. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Ready. He's right, snug.
Tua out quick. See what Tyreek can do. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
All right, fellas, listen up.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Sending it deep for Waddle. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Ready.
They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He's going to try it here again. And he's got another one. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. So, after the 5 yards walked off, it is 3rd down and 8. Tua to throw again. That one caught by Smith. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Ready. Number 2. Watson, Oscar. Out.
To the air again, Tagovailoa. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
Number 1, high.
Tua now on 3rd down. That is brought in. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Ready.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal.
Out.
Throwing again, it's Tua. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And he continues to...